This development today, the distribution ceremony today, offers the start of a new life. A new life that, ladies and gentlemen, we know as members of Parliament, each and every one of us, we know the struggle and patience it has involved in getting to today's event. We wish to pledge on behalf of the many ministries that we coordinate that a housing opportunity and development like this has a number of elements. From the Ministry of Rural Development and Local Government, I'd like to inform that our municipal policing becomes part of community policing. 771 officers to date, coming to 1,500 officers. That is intended to be response time to homes. In the Eyes Everywhere program, as we use CCTV to monitor our open spaces, to monitor who comes and who goes, a community is allowed to have access to security at home. One of the most important things we could think of. In local government reform, I'd like you to be aware that the vesting exercise that we're doing right now is to take things which are part of HDC or part of other areas that have not been given to the corporations before and putting them in the hands of a new and improved corporation so that our garbage collection, our public health, our green spaces can be managed. This is the core aspect of local government reform. We need to be in sustainable environments. And for the 30,000 people that work in rural development and local government, that is the mission. In the Secondary Road Repair and Improvement Company, which we now manage at Rural Development and Local Government, I'm very pleased to say that the identification of resources, the engineering reports are all being pulled together so that this company can, alongside the Ministry of Works and Transport and with the corporations, ensure that our roads to and from where we are managed. In San Fernando West, I would like to say in relation to HDC's continued development, I'd like to remind that consultation is a critical factor of greenfield development and brownfield development. New projects involve conversations with communities. And I can undertake as the MP for San Fernando West that as we aggressively push our redevelopment of San Fernando, its city, be it at the waterfront, be it at Skinner Park, be it at Cross Crossing, be it at the hospital area, be it down towards the Marabella end at Bayshore, all of these impactful decisions are made only after we have consultation, including traffic analysis and diversion. Ladies and gentlemen, as Minister Manning said a short while ago, you didn't come to hear the ministers speak. You came for your keys. So permit me to say to you, congratulations to you and to your families. Congratulations to the HDC, the Minister of Housing, the Minister in the Ministry of Housing, the Chairman, the members of the Board of Directors, for all of the contractors who worked on site. Thank you for your hard work and effort. Ladies and gentlemen, the responsibility of home ownership means that we pay our fair share. Let's keep our communities beautiful, well organized, and with full involvement as we strive to a better future. Thank you.
I truly appreciate your enthusiasm, Minister Alrari, because it is a day that we are celebrating a grand change in our lives. And to celebrate that, we don't want too many speeches monotonously. We'll want a little entertainment, not so? We are joined by none other than one of the greatest ex-tempo calypsonians in the land, who has a habit of asking for topics. So, recipients, I am imploring you to get your topics ready. He will approach you. But I ask you to join me in welcoming a grand performance for your entertainment from Calypso Night.
Thank you very much. Let's go. Say la da 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 da. Say wo yo 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 yo. Oh oh. Well, I'm telling you, I feel to chill when I see all these lovely people here in Cypress Hill. Welcome to this community, to you, each and everybody. This is a community, as we know, that came about in 2012 or so. It is glad to see all of you partners. Welcome to meet your new neighbors. Say la da da la da 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 da. Say wo yo wo wo oh oh. As mentioned before, you see, we have some sound leadership in the HDC. I have to say good morning to everyone who has put on this lovely occasion, because as we all can see, we're moving toward a direction of transparency, more efficiency, service delivery. You're getting all of that from the HDC. All right, so all the formal parts done. Time for me to have a little fun. I finally sit down straight. What happened to you? Give me a topic. Huh? The keys, all right. Well, I asked for a topic, she said it with ease. She said, Calypso man, sing about the keys. I am telling you right now, you are very sure you're getting keys for your front band, your back door. I'm telling you, I am so very glad to see these keys given out here in Trinidad. I am telling you, my dear, please be decent. I hope you enjoy your lovely apartment. Nice. Say later. I want to see how far back I could get. Sleeping man, I could get one, please. I see you watching the way doing, man. Give me one. The building? Well, I am telling you, in case you don't know what's happening, some of all they will be moving into this building. I am telling you, listen to me now, partner. You have to look at the good construction, brother. The windows are lovely, the doors are clean, everything inside there is looking pristine. Because I'm telling you, you know we have to thank, partner, not just the minister, but the hard-working contractor. Give him a round of applause, man. What are you laughing at? Give me a topic. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. House? House? Well, I am telling you, I asked for a topic. She said house. You know you're going to be moving inside of there with your lovely spouse. All right. Please hear me, my friend. All you have any little children? Well, I am telling you, it brings me so much joy. I hope you would bring a little girl or boy in your brand new apartment from the HDC, and everybody go be bouncing and irie. Are coming down in the back here and not leaving all the out on our road. We are a little distance away. Who want to give me one? Raise up all your hand. I want to just pick somebody and say you. All right, you. I asked for a topic, she moved like a dove. She said, Calypso man, sing about love. Love is lovely, love is good, my dear. Love is the kind of things we all need inside here. Love is what will bring a good community. If you love your neighbor as you want him love you, you see. Love all the children, love your neighbors for sure, and the whole community will live in love galore. I'm looking for topics, man. What is happening? It seems like it is a topic she just Googling. Or she texting to say, all the keys given out and are getting mines today. Yes, I am very glad to see that all are happy here in this here yard. And I want to say this without a pause. Give the management and staff of the HDC a round of applause. Say da 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 da. I can't come and ain't take one from the head table. Can I have one from the head table, please? Well, I asked for a topic. He said, please at least sing something about the Honorable Robinson Regis. Let me tell you this in case all you do not know. She is one of the hardest working ministers, you know. I am saying this because it's very clear. So much changes we've seen since you came across here. I am saying this and I don't want to cry. Give her a clap because this lady, she's the truth, not a lie. Right? I want to take one more. Where is this here? Where is this? Oh, he Googling too. Alright. Okay. Well, I wonder what you was doing. Where's it? Okay. For what it's worth. You know he's on the job. As you all can see, I really thought he was Googling, who is Calypso or this Myron B? But it's very clear, even while he's distributing the keys up here, he's on top of his business. They said, no problem. Was that the text in there? The ODPM. He says a yellow level alert, so you're on top of the business. Can I have one from you, Mr. Garcia, sir? HDC staff? Oh my goodness. When you say HDC staff, some people start to laugh, but I am telling you the truth. They don't know the half. This is one of the most hard-working commission that we have right here in this lovely land. You know how hard it is to work out to find them who to get keys and then who building buildings like these? Let me tell you this, and I don't want to tap. Give the hard-working staff another clap. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I warned you, have your topics ready. But he came prepared to entertain. Thank you ever so kindly, Calypso Knight, formerly known as Myron B, in case you were actually Googling as well. We continue this afternoon, or rather good morning, this morning, with remarks from the Minister in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and Member for Parliament in Laventille East Mover, the Honourable Adrian Leons.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Nice. Well, your song ain't good. I'd like to recognize my minister, Honorable Camille Robinson Regis, Minister of Housing and Urban Development, and Member of Parliament for Aruka Maloney. The Honorable Faris Alwari, Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, and Member of Parliament for San Fernando West. The Honorable Brian Manning, Minister in the Ministry of Finance and Member of Parliament for San Fernando East. Ms. Namala Ramlogan, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Chairman of the Housing Development Corporation, Mr. Noel Garcia. Other members of the board, Ms. Jaisal McFarlane, Managing Director of the Housing Development Corporation, other heads of division and staff of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and of the Housing Development Corporation. To the new homeowners, to the members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. A happy belated Diwali to everyone that I did not greet yesterday. I hope you had a good one. Or they eat curry? Nice. May happiness and good health, wealth and good fortune follow you all the days of your life. Fresh off the heels of one great celebration, we are gathered here today for another one, the distribution of keys to your home. This is why we have the honor to have with us this morning the hard-working, the ever-giving, the Honorable Camille Robinson Regis, who has been distributing property every month all across the island since she has taken office. Give her a round of applause, please. It is my pleasure to be here with you all on this joyous occasion. It is a breathtaking view you have in Cypress Hills. There are beautiful buildings here. I think HDC has done an outstanding work here and deserves a round of applause. As the Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Keith Rowley, noted, numbers of persons are seeking affordable housing in the HDC for several reasons. But we have a number of persons that are on the backlog, which may be also for several reasons, some of which would be many, we came here with many unfinished construction projects, which we are committed to completing, this being an example of the work we are doing. Secondly, many people want to benefit from the subsidized housing that the government offers through the HDC. Historically, the HDC has been selling units for significantly less than similar used units on the housing market. Another reason, of course, is the population is growing, families are growing, causing a natural housing deficit. The fourth reason, again, the pandemic, which brought construction to a halt, would have prolonged the period of construction. I know many of you would have been affected, especially those who knew you would have been allocated and are waiting your units to be completed. However, I want to put forward another reason this morning, and that the quality of houses that the HDC build is good, standard construction quality. Yes, as in every construction project, there are many problems, but the end result is a finished product is what everybody wants. And it is what the queue up for the HDC housing is for, tens of thousands. In other words, when it comes to affordable housing, people wish they could be in your position this morning. So I think you deserve a round of applause for yourself, having gone through this whole process. And the process is a process that I want to just outline, because a number of persons that seek and desire HDC housing sometimes don't understand the process. So your process, which you have gone through and come to collect the keys, you have gone through the application, you have gone through the selection process, you would have gone to the TTMF for assessment or any other financial institution. Your home, you would have had the available income at your home in terms of your earnings to afford this mortgage. The odds that the home would be in the area where you pre-selected and the place that you want to live. So congratulations, you have come out on top. Today is your day. This is your time. Time now to build your community. And a community is important with each individual. A community is made by the persons that reside in it. So you all that are receiving keys here have the responsibility to making the communities the place that you want it to be. As for your government, as we are far from finished. We are doing a lot more in the face of the housing deficit. Your government is taking action. As you know, the HDC, in the public-private partnership, we have designed to increase affordable housing without any outlay of taxpayers' dollars. This engages the private sector because the government alone cannot fill the housing gap. We need all hands on deck, which is why we made a call for the private sector to get involved in meeting our needs for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Profit-driven contractors are taking limited risk to build more affordable, high-quality housing. I say limited risk because the demand is high. You're almost guaranteed, contractors, to have your units filled because of the amount of persons that we have on our database. More directly, your government is taking decisive action, building places, building communities like this one here at Cypress Hill. As the many HDC executives here can tell you, Cypress Hill is part of the larger group of which the budgetary allocation was given. The group of 13 sites is made up of Lisa's Gardens, Pro Village, Edinburgh South. Mind you, those three villages, those three areas are small, medium contractors. The government, which would have promised to ensure that small, medium contractors have a significant role to play in our development in this country. And that deserves a round of applause. Besides Lisa's Gardens, Pro Village, Edinburgh South, we also have Cypress Hills, Carlton Place, Heron Court, Riverside North, Riverside South, Harmony Hall, Buonintento, Real Springs, Mahogany Court, Thresh Trail, and Carson Field. So I cannot tell you how I'm proud I am to be working with my minister, as a minister, taking keen learning, and I have a great mentor. I am here. We are here now to distribute keys at Carlton Place, at Heron Court, and today at Cypress Hills. And this is just for the HDC. If you add the land settlement agencies, the list gets longer. The list of all the construction projects your government has in store for you would take us all day to go through. But just to name a few from those, I would like to share what the Standing Finance Committee would have proposed in our housing developments. I'll just go through a few. We have proposed North Grove, which will yield 400 homes for new families. We have the Pineapple Smithlands, which will yield 300 homes for new families. We have Gomez Trace, 76 homes. South Key Sites, 204 homes. Tragway Road, 52 homes. Piccadilly Street, 60 homes. Thresh Trail, 400 homes, and I could go on. And you recognize that I'm saying homes. We build the units, you live in it and create homes. And as you create homes, you create communities and families. In total, there are approximately 5,000 new units for you to create homes that are in train, in plan by the HDC, by the leadership of the chairman, Ms. Giselle McFarlane, and spearheaded by my Honorable Minister, Camille Robinson Regis. So 5,000 families out there, these are the things that we are coming to you with. We just want you to be patient, be happy that your government has these plans for you, and we are moving forward. Another sector of the society that we make sure and look out for is the most vulnerable persons that have social issues, and the rental and social housing program for the low and middle income persons have been developed by our government. And it will bring with focus on providing units, and some of the units that we have planned at the immediate future, the Armand Court at Mova, Beetham Gardens, Beetham, Thomas Trace, Bonnier, Eastern Main Road, Laventil by the Citrus Growers Association, Edinburgh Towers, Chagonas, Section 5, Exchange Couva, Tudge Road, San Fernando, just to name a few. My friends, we are therefore doing exactly what we said we would do, providing affordable housing and decent shelter to our citizens, fulfilling our promise and surpassing our expectations. In a few minutes, you will feel one of the greatest joys known to mankind when you receive your keys to your very own homes today. Take in the moment as you walk through your place, breathe in the air, and thank God. That is now yours, just in time for Christmas, just in time for New Year's, and for many, many more celebrations to come. Please accept my most heartfelt congratulations. I believe in you. I believe you will do well. You will go on to build a great and strong community and continue to be upstanding citizens of this great land. God bless you, and thank you all.
Thank you, Minister Leons, for those heartfelt words. I always have the experience of wishing I was one of the recipients today, not just because of the grandeur of having a home, but because becoming part of these communities continues to be an impressive feat of sorts. We will take a minute to acknowledge the presence of the Deputy Mayor of San Fernando, Alderman Dr. Ferry Hussain. Thank you for joining us and for continuing as we build a community. Now, before keys can be distributed, we must hear from the Minister of Housing and Urban Development and Minister of Parliament for Aruka Moloney, the Honorable Camille Robinson Regis.
Thank you very kindly, Ayanka. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning. My colleague, the Minister in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and Member of Parliament for Laventille East Morvan, Honorable Adrian Leons, the Member of Parliament for San Fernando West and Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, Mr. Faris Al-Rawi, Member of Parliament for San Fernando East and Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Honorable Brian Manning, Deputy Mayor of the City of San Fernando, Dr. Ferry Hossein. Yeah? Thank you. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, Ms. Nirmala Ramlogan. Chairman of the Board of the HDC, Mr. Noel Garcia, members of the Board of the HDC, Managing Director of the HDC, Ms. J. Stelma McFarlane, and members of staff and the executive of the HDC, members of the executive of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, recipients, members of the media. The dream of home ownership is one that is cherished by all. And for most of us, it is an ambition that is nurtured from the days of early adulthood, when we believed that we had all that it took to conquer the world. And we needed neither parents nor their guidance, because foolishly, some of us thought that we were smarter than they were and more progressive than them, and certainly more in tune with the world than that they would ever have experienced. And for many of us, the accidents of geography that caused us to be living in one location as opposed to another, we felt needed to be corrected. Most of us, over the intervening years, though, and through wisdom and maturity, we realized that home ownership was more than independence from parental controls and restrictions. It was about the realization of one's own dream of self and one's family, about self-determination and empowerment. Moreover, it was about creating your own wealth and the beginning of intergenerational wealth. Today, as we gather to distribute the keys to 60 more families, we at the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, and more so at the HDC, are extremely proud that we could have assisted in helping you to realize your dreams. We are elated, therefore, to be your partner, and we are elated that you are now fulfilling perhaps a lifelong ambition to be a homeowner, because, as the good book says, blessed is he who has his own. Since the commencement of this promotion, A Home for Christmas, you have heard that we have already delivered, and today adds to that number, 165 houses to qualified and eligible applicants of the HDC. And within the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development itself, we have also delivered in the last 3 months through the LSA, 37 starter homes, 75 certificates of comfort, 60 fully developed housing lots to former employees of state-owned Petrotrin, and an additional 25 fully developed lots to other qualified citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That, ladies and gentlemen, amounts to over 362 families that are breathing a little easier today. We at the HDC and at the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development are firm in our view that as we deliver these keys to you today, that are for houses spread, as you have heard, across multiple locations under the aegis of the HDC, it would not have been possible without the collaboration and cooperation of a host of small and independent local contractors. And today, I wish to single them out and offer to them, on behalf of the Keith Rowley-led government of Trinidad and Tobago, and on your behalf as well, our deepest thanks and sincerest gratitude. I will be the first to admit that we have not always treated our local contractors in the best way that they deserve. But ours is the ambition to ensure that our local contractors are treated in a way that they deserve, and the evidence of their work is quite clear. They have been working very closely with the HDC to ensure that the houses that are delivered are houses of which not only the HDC can be proud, but the recipients can be equally proud to call their homes. As announced by the Minister of Finance in his recent budget presentation, the government is securing a loan in the sum of $1.5 billion for the HDC for specific purposes. Part of this loan is to resume stalled housing projects. Another part is to start new projects. And the third is to pay off as many of our contractors and service providers that we continue to owe. And this, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing with alacrity. You would recall that over the past couple months, we have indicated that there are 2 possible public-private partnerships involving Ansa Makal and the other that we turn the sword for in San Fernando. With these public-private partnerships, the government, and by extension the HDC, will be relieved of providing the upfront financing, and the government will be providing the land. And so the contractors are interested in partnering with the government to make sure that we reduce the housing deficit that exists in Trinidad and Tobago. I am certain that you will realize that this is a marked departure from the modus operandi of previous administrations, which allowed only a few contractors, irrespective of their size and scale, to benefit from the coffers of the state. This Keith Rowley-led government is playing the unusual role of cleaning up after other administrations. We have reviewed all of these operations, and we are therefore moving to ensure that as many local small and medium contractors as possible share in the national economic pie. Evidence of this can be seen, for example, in the construction of the San Fernando to Point Fortin Highway, the QREP interchange, and many other construction efforts where multi-billion-dollar contracts were broken up in such a way as to ensure that local small and medium-sized contractors can benefit without sacrificing the quality of the final product. That decision has resulted in million-dollar savings to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, And to the extent that it remains possible, we will continue in that direction, maximizing the use of the government's insistence that we must engage local contractors. The HDC, therefore, has been able to build up a database of local contractors, each of whom can handle easily 10 houses and more as they get better. And together, they now form the largest component of contractors being engaged by the HDC. In turn, these contractors have been able to develop a cohort of tradesmen skilled in the various disciplines whose work and commitment would defy even their staunchest critics. To the HDC, these contractors and their employees, we are eternally indebted, and I am certain that today's beneficiaries of these starter homes would be equally fulsome in their praise. Ladies and gentlemen, the government's insistence on the development of local content is born out of the recognition that local content supports the development of the skills and capabilities of local contractors and local firms. For every house constructed, scores of these tradesmen are employed, ensuring that increasing numbers of persons are empowered to work not only on HDC sites, but on several other sites. In many instances, they are also employed in the private sector, and we are building capacity, enhancing skills, making sure there's local procurement of goods and services, and of local suppliers. Our perspective at the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and at the HDC is that local content policies and strategies can be an important instrument to promote development and poverty reduction, providing jobs and opportunities for local businesses, facilitating technology transfer, and building local knowledge and skills that are critical for development. It is for this reason, therefore, that all our projects, whether through the LSA, the HDC, the East Port of Spain Development Company, or any other agency involved in work designed to enhance the quality of life available to our citizens, we ensure that there is a mandatory local content component. Ladies and gentlemen, we do this not only because it trickles down and stimulates the local economy. We do it because, as a responsible and caring government, we intend to stay true to our Vision 2030 promise. And that promise is that we put people first by nurturing people, our greatest asset, and ensuring that no one is left behind. This ceremony today provides us with a litmus test as to our efficacy in responding to the needs of our society's most vulnerable populations. And it gives us an opportunity to renew our commitment and redouble our efforts to ensure that every family in Trinidad and Tobago has a genuine opportunity to access affordable and decent housing. I am convinced more than ever that here in Trinidad and Tobago, we possess all that is necessary to ensure the safety and prosperity of our citizens. All that is required is for us to work together, to work in harmony with each other, respecting each other's competencies, and yes, understanding each other's shortcomings. All that is required is for us to put country first, and I can assure you that this is the mantra of this government, and as the Prime Minister says, with boundless faith in our destiny. As we continue to deliver on our promises to you, the 60 recipients of keys to your own houses, to our local contractors, as you receive your outstanding payments, and to every citizen of this country. All we ask is that you do your part to be a good and productive citizen. Please remember to pay your mortgage, and please remember to pay your rent. Because although the CEO said that we are trying to make sure that everybody does their duty, if you don't pay your mortgage or you don't pay your rent, we will move you out of the house. You're looking nervous. I therefore thank all of you gathered here today. I continue to offer my unstinting support to Chairman Garcia and the board, and to Managing Director Giselle McFarlane and her team. I pray the abundance of God's blessings on each and every one of you, and I trust that God will bless your new homes and all who dwell within them, and that God will continue to bless our beautiful country of Trinidad and Tobago. I thank you for the courtesy of your attention.
Thank you, Minister Robinson-Regis. And with that, we have come to the moment many of you have been waiting for. As the team approaches the lectern to hand me the list, I have the honor of calling the very first recipient for today's key distribution ceremony. You will come to the front, collect your keys, and you will have a photo up. At this point, we will ask the Managing Director, Ms. Giselle McFarlane, to join us stage side to assist with distribution. And we will remind photographers that there are cameras to your left and right, so when standing for photos, please stand in the aisle if you must, or make yourself very diminutive. All right, good job. So today, our very first recipient is Nkosi Amadi Telemak. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Congratulations, Nkosi. Oh, I feel like I've said his name wrong. And while our recipients get their keys, they will smile for photos, and we'll continue. Next, Giselle Sampson. Congratulations, Ms. Sampson. Kendall Pear. Do not hesitate, Sir Floyd. Kendall Pear is getting a home for Christmas. Mr. Keston Cooper. And Miss Khadija Lahi. Khadija comes from all the way at the back of the room. that she will be right here in Cypress Hills. So Khadijah, get ready to know your neighbors and get ready to enjoy your home for Christmas. Thank you very much to the MD for joining us. We will now ask Director Salami to join us. Thank you, sir. And we will now invite Lincoln Trimmingham to collect your keys. We can see the smile behind the mask. And the photo ops. Congratulations, sir. Miss Olivia Dalrymple, you're next. Congratulations. Next, may we have Miss Sade Greenwich. Welcome to Cypress Hills, Shadi. Also joining us at Cypress Hill, we have Miss Savita Ramsingh. Congratulations, Savita. Savita is not about the photo. She is ready to go. Yes? Next, may we have Miss Shelly-Ann McLeod.
A home to start your family.
Shelly-Ann, we have the photo up, so nice. Shelly-Ann's on my good side is the other side. And we thank our board member for helping with the distribution. Thank you very much, sir. We will now ask that the Deputy Mayor of San Fernando, Alderman Dr. Ferry Hussain, join us stage side to assist with more distribution. Thank you. May we have Miss Roxanne Bruce join us. Congratulations, Miss Bruce. Perfect. Next, we'd like to see Anton Hamilton. Anton is all the way at the back as well. Another person whose smile we can see from behind the mask. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. And now we will say thank you very much to the Deputy Mayor for joining us for those distributions. And now ask Minister Manning to join us stage side. He knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. Miss Adana Lindsay, please join us stage side to collect your keys. I love that we can see these smiles behind the mask. And hear the laugh. Next, Adrian Ogier. Mr. Ogier, please forgive me for the mispronunciation. But Adrian, I'm sure you're happy because keys are being collected today. Congratulations. Next, Carrie Lange. Carrie, join us stateside. As she makes her way up, in her festive colors, big smiles. Photo ops, of course. Oh, she was gone. And now may we have Catrice Jeffrey Bernard.
Feel the joy and excitement there will be. Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on our database just in time for Christmas.
Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
Perfection. And one last person for you, Mr. Manning. We will ask Charlie Hall to join us stage side. Please stand corrected, you're here for a while. We continue with Cherise Warland Hazel. Cherise, come on down. Or at least the representative thereof. Next, Claudia Rashai. Congratulations, Claudia. All right, and so, I like that you're ready to continue, Minister. This will be your last one, actually. And so we asked Crystal Lange to join us. Thank you, Mr. Manning. Although you felt it in your soul, we will now ask Minister of Rural Development and Local Government and Member of Parliament for San Fernando West, the Honorable Faris Al-Rawi, to join us stage side. Ladies and gentlemen, he will direct you for the best angles for your photo. Please be prepared. Mr. Kirtley Brereton, please join us stage side. Next, Dane Doughty, or a representative thereof. And again, in the festive colors of the season, as we get you ready for Christmas.
To make new memories, feel the joy and excitement there will be. Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on
Next,
our database.
Emeka Ferrier.
Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
Congratulations. May we have Clarissa Sugrim joining us stage side. And it's quite all right to smile. I see you holding it back. Next, may we have Giselle Foster. Giselle gave the biggest sigh of relief that we actually heard. And coincidentally, there is another Giselle, this time Giselle Jack. They will in fact be in the same community, so neat. Told you he'd tell you which side to stand on. He will give directions. Congratulations, and thank you again to Minister Al-Rawi for your distribution etiquette. We will now ask Minister Leonce to join us stateside to assist with further distributions. And we will have Helen Deboulette join us stage side. Big bright smiles. Next, Jessie Ash. Jessie, come on down. Now, Jessie, don't fight these smiles. We know you are excited. I am, and I'm not receiving anything. So, by all means, enjoy. Perfect. Kareem George, we would like you to come receive your keys so you can enjoy a home for Christmas. Congratulations, Kareem. And now we have Kieran George and Kadisha George joining us this morning to collect their keys. Or at least a representative thereof. Next, Khalif Williams. Please join us for your collection of keys. May we have Kyron Foster and Jennifer Alexander Foster. Congratulations, Mr. Foster. You're still with me, Minister, for some time. But next, Kristen Abbas, please join us.
A home to start your family. A home to make new memories. Feel the joy and excitement there will be.
And may we have Lashana Allen.
HDC.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on our database just in time for Christmas.
Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
Nice. Makeda Castellano, please join us to collect your keys. Nakisha Morris, congratulations on your home for Christmas. The next family moving into their home for Christmas will be that of Patricia Kinsale Kwashi and Anisha Kwashi. May we have representatives for the Kwashi family? All the way to the back. Like that we could see the keys. And at this point, Minister Leons, I will let you return to your seat. Thank you ever so kindly for joining us. And we will invite the Honorable Camille Robinson Regis to hand out the next recipient. Starting with Miss Rayanne Batiste. Congratulations, Miss Batiste. And another one where we can see the smiles behind the mask. Renee Cooper, you are going to be Brianne's neighbor. Please join us as you collect your keys. May we have Rhonda Pacheco, and next, Ronil Lamarelle. Please join us stage side to collect. She says, I'm his mother, very proudly. Oh, and it's his birthday. Quite the gift. Lovely. Next, may we have Shannon Placid. To Shannon's neighbors, I want to highly recommend going to this house when you're paranging for good food. I know what I'm saying. Timothy Mohammed, you are the next recipient of your keys just in time for Christmas.
A home to start your family. A home to make new memories. Feel the joy and excitement there will be. Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on our database just in time
Denise
for Christmas.
Narcissus,
Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
you'll be heading to your new home just in time for Christmas. Destiny Gray, I hope you have your drapes picked. Congratulations on your home for Christmas. Christiane Khan, please join us stage side. And let me correct that pronunciation to be Christian. I'm so sorry. Couldn't wipe the smile off his face. Christian, come on this side. This is your good side. Nice. Kyle and Nafisa Kwame, congratulations on your new home. Although Nafisa said, I am not going up there. Nope, She's shaking her head. Next, may we have Lester Lal. Now, Lester said, today you all are getting the biggest, brightest smile. He took off that mask. Let's go. Perfect. Nigel Stephen. Congratulations, sir. Charlene Jones. You will be neighbors with Nigel.
A home to start your
Next.
family. A home.
And I'm just checking to make sure how many more persons we have, as we'll ask the final 3 recipients to stay stage side for a photo op. We ask Toy Jacqueline Smart to join us stage side.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on our database just in time for Christmas.
Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
And these next 3 recipients, we ask you to stay close for a photo. So may we have Valin Craig Hossain, I know Valin, that I just realized. And many of you might as well. Valin is one of our country's top models. Stay close, Valin, as we want you for the photo op. And next we asked for, is it Akil Davis, sorry? Mr. Davis. Don't go too far. And finally, Mark Jerome. A gentleman with 2 first names. It has brought you luck. Congratulations on your home in time for Christmas. And he has his own personal photographer. I like this energy. I like this. Now stay close. We ask Mr. Davis, Mark, Mr. Jerome, we want you to have more pictures. Mr. Davis and Valin, could you join us stage side? And we will now give the photographers a moment to set their positioning as well as ask ministers to join us on stage. So please take your instruction from the gentleman in the black button-up. T-shirt, not shirt, right?
A home to start your family. A home to make new memories. Feel the joy and excitement there will be. Moving into a home this Christmas from the HDC.
The joy of home ownership is in the air as the HDC allocates new homes to persons on our database just in time for Christmas.
Thank you all, and thank you for your patience. With that, we have come to the close of today's formalities, and I have the honor of actually delivering a bit of thank yous on behalf of the HDC. So, as we come to the end of today's ceremony, I offer thanks to all involved in coordinating the presentation of keys to these deserving individuals and families. Thank you to the Honourable Camille Robinson-Regis, Minister of Housing and Urban Development, and the Honourable Adrian Leons, Minister of Ministry of Housing and the Urban Development, for their vision and commitment to the provision of affordable, quality residential units that have made home ownership a reality to these families. To the Board of Directors, the Managing Director, and the management team at HDC, thank you for your continuous efforts to ensure the provision of more affordable homes for low-income earners. To all those who worked behind the scenes, and to anyone who helped in any way, all your efforts are integral parts of today's successful proceedings. Thank you. Thank you to the members of the media for spreading the good news of a home for Christmas. You are a critical part of what we do, and to get the word out that the government remains steadfast in providing homes for so many of our citizens. Thank you for joining us today. To you, ladies and gentlemen, recipients, and all others in attendance, we thank you for your time, your patience, your attention, and we congratulate you again as we say congrats on your home just in time for Christmas.
The winning numbers in the National Lottery online draws for Tuesday, 25th October 2022. At 10:30